Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Ness We Trust here, bringing you guys an episode of my Road to Becoming a Winner, episode 5. And so, I don't know, I actually had a special little event going on in my life today, so... Nah, dropped the mic there, sorry guys. I actually got together with a couple buddies of mine, and I kind of threw around the idea that we should do kind of like a, I think it's just about time to do a rant on this game, honestly. I mean, it's especially tonight, it's been out there, guys, so I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it. Obviously, you guys already know who I am. I'm going to go ahead and have my friends here go ahead and introduce yourselves, so go ahead and introduce yourself, guys.
Hey, it's Ryan, aka TGB Arctic. Going.
And Chris here, aka TGB Pulse.
Yeah. All right. So, got my boys here. Obviously, you guys have seen a couple of their gameplays on a couple of my past videos and whatnot. So, they, as I said, they are members of the TGB, and we've been playing the game for a while now. Obviously, Ryan is the newest one to the series here, and Pulse has been on here the longest. So, where do you even begin? I'll go ahead and say what I need to say, and then I'll go ahead and throw some questions out, and they can go ahead and say what they need to say. So, first off, what's a good subject to start on, guys? I mean, we've done the whole support rant before. I mean, I've had, you know, long-ass 40-minute commentaries just on supports, but I feel like I need to touch on it again because I really don't understand. I just really don't understand, guys. Like, people who run around with, by the way, real quick shout out to this guy, Johnny Hokage, who's using a PTS Hinata with Neji's as a support. He wasn't using anybody gay or anything. He actually posted up with a really good record. So real quick shout out to him. Anyways, guys, I feel like 95% of the time, I mean, this is speaking for myself, not speaking for Pulse or Arctic, but I feel like I am just running into Hidan, and like, people play like such fucking turds. Like, they completely ruin this entire game experience with their support characters. Like, the whole experience is just completely ruined. Ryan, Chris, I don't know which one of you guys wants to go first, but like, what percentage of the time would you guys say people actually use support characters that actually go together?
It's very rarely.
Hardly ever, actually.
And how often do you guys run against the Hidan or Tsuchikage supports?
Almost every match.
I'm gonna say 80% of the time.
Yeah, 85, 90%.
80 sounds good. I wouldn't, yeah.
There's quite a few characters that a lot of people use too. Not just Hidan. You got Pain.
Yeah. I mean,
Part 1 Gara.
We've all done it.
Yeah.
We've all been with they're all part of like our try-hard team, or people piss us off before, and we'll throw Pain in a team or something, or Part 1 Gara, whatever it is. But for the most part, I mean, obviously you guys see my videos on here. You guys don't really see too many. I mean, I think I've posted maybe. I don't know, I mean, I posted maybe 2 of Pulse's matches before. That's excluding the matches that we have against each other. And I posted like 1 or 2 of Arctic's here. And we don't post up with characters like that. We don't. We refuse to use them, and there's a reason for that. At some point in this video, I'm going to go ahead and get to like some of the people here. Obviously, I know a couple of my subscribers, actually probably the majority of my subscribers actually came from... actually play on the PlayStation Network. They don't actually play on Xbox. If you guys didn't already know, I do play on the Xbox 360, and so I'm gonna go ahead and honestly, if you guys, I know a lot of you guys know who Daddy D is. He's done this thing where he like basically calls out like really cheap ass players, people who just spam or play like basically like fucking women. So. I'm going to go ahead and throw their gamer tags in here, and so you guys know to kind of stay away. If anything, if I don't mention them in the video, I'll go and throw them in the...
Quite a few of them. So.
Yeah. There's a pretty good list.
You know how great the Naruto community is.
Yeah, and actually, I haven't built the list. Like, I haven't started writing them down. I probably should have.
But
pretty start with this guy.
Start with this guy, actually. It's a good thing you said that. Godhand X, this dude that I'm posting up with right now, using this Sasuke Susanoo. I actually fought him again tonight. I fought him, I don't know know, I want to say a total of like 3 times on ranked, and I beat him both times previous to tonight. Tonight he completely obliterated me, and I started playing some ranked matches, and Arctic and Pulse, they were sitting here watching me, and I mean, this guy was just, who was he using? He was using Sasuke Sasano with Hidan and Tsuchikage. Yeah, Tsuchikage. And he would just not get near me. He would not let me get near him. Like,
turtle.
Yeah, he was a complete. He was just hopping around, blocking, throwing Tsuchikage out when I was at range. If I tried to Chakra Dash him, he'd do his Inferno style. And then he had Hidan if I actually caught him without sub. So probably one of the worst experiences I've had on this game. But I don't know. I mean, what can you do about it? You know, right here I'm actually posting up with Sage Naruto. I started using him a little bit for a while. Sage Naruto, how do you guys feel about him?
Depends on the person.
It really depends on the person. For the most part, most of the Sage Naruto you see online are spammers. Rasengan spammers. They sub Rasengan, sub Rasengan. That's all you're ever gonna get. Occasionally you might get, you know, a decent one that actually knows what he's doing.
That's very rare.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because this Naruto is actually supposed to be like, I mean, obviously I don't know any of the super crazy combos. Yeah. But like his combos are supposed to be like some of the best in the game, like you know, the like combo to ultimate and combo to jutsu and stuff like that. But people don't utilize that, you know. People just, I mean, they just Rasengan.
Yeah, Rasengan spam. That's pretty much what all Naruto's do.
Yeah, and in case you guys were wondering, actually, that is a team. I'm not just using Sage Naruto with Pain, because if it wasn't a team, I wouldn't be using shitty-ass Conan as a support character. They actually do make, what is it called?
Jiraiya's Apprentices.
Jiraiya's Apprentices, yes. And actually, Chris filled me in and told me about, oh, here we go. Here's a 144-7. So 2.0 win to loss here, posting up with a Masked Man, Sage Naruto, and Guy as his most used characters. But I went ahead and took it. I have no idea what's on this video, so I guess we'll check it out. Anyways, as I was saying,
hoping to win.
Chris pointed out to me that that Jiraiya's Apprentices. He was like, oh, Minato in the story was actually part of was actually an apprentice of Jiraiya as well. So, so yeah, I was like, I tried him out, and he's a lot better than Conan.
Yeah.
He came in a lot more handy than he did. So. So yeah, I was pretty happy about that. Here I'm fighting. Here, right there, I catch this guy with the ultimate right off the bat. Actually, that's actually I was telling.
I remember this one.
Yeah, I was telling Ryan and Chris, like I do that a couple times. Like with people who have ridiculously good ultimates like Sage Naruto, I throw out like my first support character, have them jump out of the way, and then catch them in the air with the ultimate. They think that they dodge it because they jump to the side, but it actually follows them. So I actually caught this guy with it here, and this is actually a pretty experienced player, so if you're having somebody with like a 2.0 win loss still falling for that, then I'd say that's pretty good. Like I said, one thing that I think makes this Naruto so good too is those the damn battle items. That's another topic we need to touch on actually, is the battle items. Where to begin?
Obito.
Yeah,
Obito. Alright, let's go ahead and start with Obito. Actually, Chris brought this to my attention. Go ahead and tell him like what your experiences were with
Well, probably a day ago I fought an Obito. Didn't think anything of it, beat him. Went back and watched the match, and I noticed that throughout the match he was using all his battle items. One of the battle items was an anti-staggering item. And basically what happens is, when you try to punch them, they don't stagger, so they can immediately start punching you back. And it's just ridiculous. And on top of that, he has to get 2 of them, as if it's not overpowered already.
Yeah, that's one thing, guys. I mean, I know you guys have been here for a while, probably. You guys have probably been playing, you guys probably played Storm 2 and whatnot. You guys got to keep in mind that we didn't play that. So Generations is actually our first. So if they were in the past games, I mean, you know, I guess if people are used to it, then I guess it's okay. But I can't honestly say it's okay. I'm sorry, I'm just bullshitting you guys. I can't honestly say that it's okay. I believe, doesn't he have an attack up?
I think he has flame cards too.
He has flame cards. It's either attack up or the easier guard break.
Right. So he has like it's his. Actually, shout out real quick to this guy, Shinobi Flame. He's actually a friend of ours of TGB. We actually met him online in the tournament. Really legit guy. Always posts up with legit teams and combos and whatnot. He's really chill dude. So shout out to him real quick. This is actually a pretty good match that we got here. He's using his new best character. Yeah, he's using Mizukage, the Hokage, and what do you call the sand guy? Gar? The
Kazekage.
The Kazekage, yes. And then I'm going ahead and using the Sand Siblings team here. Anyways, so yeah, about those cards. I mean, I don't know, guys. Like, at first I was like, when I would see people's like main characters being Obito, like I would seriously like I'd be like, man, this guy's like main character is Obito. He's posting up with a really nice record. Like, you know, props to him or whatever. But honestly, that's kind of gone away. Like, after those battle items were brought to my attention, and then I actually started fighting. I feel like I'm actually fighting more and more of the youth characters. And which one is the Naruto? It's not Sage Naruto, because the Sage Naruto does have 3 attack ups. But it's the other one that everybody uses.
I'm not sure his name, but he turns into that orange guy.
Yes,
that's glowing.
yes,
Super Saiyan,
that one. Okay, that dude also has that like invincible or that unstaggering card or whatever the hell that is, with like a bunch of attack ups as well. Like, and same thing with Youth Kakashi. Like, all these characters that are already good. With Obito, I guess I could, you know, he doesn't have like, I mean, he just does a fireball jutsu.
Average speed.
Yeah, like he's not too bad. But I mean, when you're seriously in a game putting like a Youth Kakashi with who has a jutsu as fast as Chidori, and you're seriously putting him up with battle items like that, I just can't respect it. You know, I really can't. And I don't know, when you put a character like that with battle items like that against again, like, you know, when you put them together with a person who actually really knows what they're doing and has experience in this game, I feel like that is a super deadly weapon. Like, I honestly feel like they take advantage of it, and you know, as soon as especially when in close games where games are coming down to the wire. How many times tonight? I mean, they've been watching me play a couple of ranked matches. How many ranked matches have I played total tonight?
Probably around 10.
Yeah,
about 10.
I'd say about 10 matches. Okay, so we played about 10. I played about 10 matches today, and they were kind of like observing, like throwing out tips as I was playing and whatnot. And literally every match that I was getting, it was going down to the wire, and I mean, I was running into, I faced that Naruto, the one that we were just previously talking about, like a couple times. I think 3 total times, and every single time they were using the card, right? They were using like that anti-staggering
Awakening.
thing.
Every person you play tonight.
Oh yeah,
you get them down the house.
Awakening. That's next. We'll get to that. You jumping the gun. But we will get to that, man. But anyways, guys, I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm kind of curious to know. Oh, by the way, guys, if you guys are seeing, like, if you guys are seeing my Gaara with my old team that I use, with like Tsuchikage and the other dude, it's honestly for a reason. I mean, like, for example, this guy here, Miracle Kid, he's posting up with PTS Tenzen. I'm just gonna assume that he's a spammer, so I gotta use a good team. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just FYI. Also, I actually picked up puppets, believe it or not, guys. I actually started messing around with them for a little while.
I just how you do it.
I needed something new. I needed something new to play around with, and I remember at the beginning of Naruto when I first got it, people were talking about like the Sasori or Sasori, whatever his name is, like the spam with the tilt. Chris, do you know anything about that? Exactly, like anything in particular?
I know it would come out pretty fast, and it would hit you multiple times, and the damage was pretty high, so you could pretty much spam it over and over and keep them in a combo.
Right, I think that's the problem that people had with the, right there, I catch him with the ultimate right off the bat, so that was pretty sweet. Yeah, Chris is right there. I heard pretty much the same thing. Just people would spam it over and over again, and it was just getting ridiculous. But I heard they nerfed it, so that's pretty good.
I've met another Sasori that tried doing it. It's a little slower, and you can kind of avoid it.
Mm-hmm.
But it still would connect the tilt twice in a row, 3 times in a row. But
I see.
nowhere near as bad as before.
Right. Right. So, I don't know. I kind of started messing around with them a little bit, guys. I mean, it's kind of a little confusing, especially since I've never messed with them before. But once you kind of get the hang of them, they're actually pretty good characters. I mean, you don't want to let people rush you and be like all super close to you. You want to kind of keep them at a distance. But if you do and you succeed in that, I mean, you kind of get what's going on here. I'm doing some pretty good work on Psalm 7 right here. So you guys can go ahead and you guys can obviously see that. So anyways, guys, like I said, as far as the battle items go ahead and let me know. I mean, I want to know like what your guys' opinions are on that. I mean, if you guys are like okay with it. I don't know, guys. Maybe it's just me. Like I said, maybe it's just because I'm new or we're new to the series in general. Maybe that's why like we have a problem with it. It's just, you know, I just can't see something like that just being okay. Anyways, this is actually the perfect video to start our next topic here.
Awakening.
Yeah, awakening.
Let's see, you got a leaf combo attack?
Leaf combo attack, okay, into leaf combo attack.
He's got some good combos.
Yeah, pretty sweet. Well, let's see what he does right here. Let's see what he does. Oh, he's out of chopper. Oh, there it is.
Another one.
Okay.
Just kidding.
I don't know, guys. Like, honestly, I mean, I'm sorry, but a lot of the time you'll see people awaken because they're scared because they're about to lose and whatnot. Like, honestly, before tonight, I honestly feel like I didn't have that much of a problem with awakenings because usually people awakened on me when I was killing them in subs. I still had like a full bar subs and they were out and they just panicked and, you know, I would just continue to combo them and they'd be stuck and that was it. End of story. But when you actually, because didn't you run into an experience the other day with some dude online who kept awakening with Raikage or something like that? Weren't you talking about that? Like he kept awakening on you. The dude he was talking shit to you, sending you messages.
Oh, an Itachi.
Itachi.
It was an Itachi. He kept awakening and, you know, it transformed into this giant fireball of a monster. And basically all they have to do is just sit there and melee.
Right, because he has the range on that sword. He has the range on that sword.
And it's just the fireball out at the end.
Yeah.
Right. It's just, I don't know, guys.
Honestly, like, with like Itachi and Sasuke Susanoo, the only reason I win those battles when they awaken is because my supports are able to jump in and land those last few hits to finish them off.
Okay, I see. Like, I don't know, guys. I just really can't, especially when you have something like Sage Naruto who turns into that fucking thing, that chakra gunball.
Giant
like, I don't even get me started on that shit. Like, I don't even want to talk about that. Anyways, here we got a match with, I don't even know what the hell this dude's M1 R4, who gives a fuck. Yeah, this is actually an experienced player. He actually has a really, really good record. You guys will see, like, you know, I caught him with that throughout Cuba at the start of the match. He was caught in midair, and people don't think that, my puppet actually catches them in midair, so, that was pretty sweet. I really like Kankura. I like him a lot. I actually fought. I won't use that old lady, even though Chio, yeah. Even though people have told me she's actually pretty good. I don't know. I can't. I guess I'm picky, like with my characters.
It's kind of gross.
Yeah, like she kind of looks like my grandma. You know, it's like I don't want to use my grandma in Naruto. You know, it's like I don't want to do that. So. I don't know. I'm really picky with my characters, guys. I won't use a character unless he looks somewhat cool. And honestly, I kind of like the puppets, like how the strings are like made of chakra and it comes from their fingertips. It's pretty cool, like the idea of it. And then I'm actually at the part of the show where you actually have like who was it? It was like Orochimaru's like all his little like curse mark dudes.
Sound 5.
Yeah, the Sound 5. Those dudes. They were fighting all the genin from the Leaf Village. It's the episodes where Shikamaru is already promoted and he becomes the leader of the team. There's that card I was talking about, guys. By the way, he just used one right now. Is this the Naruto? I'm pretty sure this is the Naruto.
Yes, this is the Naruto.
Yes, this is
that battle item right on the right.
Yeah.
Right D-pad.
You guys see him here. He's actually coming back. I started off really well against him, but this is actually going to become really close. And there's the item.
Yep.
So you can see here, like I'm hitting him, I'm doing damage to him, but he's still just continuing the combo, and he gets me with that Rasengan, which completely ruins everything. Because then I drop down, try to sub, he hits me with another Rasengan, and there it is. I mean, I try to get him with the team combo there, and it doesn't work out. So that card, I'm just using this as an example, guys. Like these are the matches where that stuff like matters. You know, it's like where stuff like that comes into play, where they're deal breakers for you guys. You know, and right there he got me with their Rasengan, and I end up losing. So I don't know, guys. I really don't know. Anyways, about the puppets, I really like Kankura. I've been using him a while, and then I taught myself. I mean, I didn't go on, I don't even know if there are, like, YouTube tutorials on how to use characters properly or anything, but, I just taught myself that air combo, and I figured it would kind of work if I threw out a support right away to kind of distract them. And then Chris, didn't you said you messed around with Sastre a while, but when before a while back?
Yeah, I use him here and there, not too much, but
right.
He's a good character.
You used him a few times, right?
Well, I tried him out today on rant. I mean, I just ran. You guys saw a little while ago. I was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and try him out. So I actually like him. If we get to it, I'll actually probably post that video too.
Worked out in one of the 2 matches.
Right here, yeah. Right here, I actually, it's the same exact guy, and he challenges me again. He's using the same exact team, but I come back with my best, and still, that you guys will see. I'm pretty sure that that invincible, whatever I don't even know what to call it. I don't know what the proper name is, but
it's a buff muscular
guy.
guy.
The buff muscular thing.
Muscle man.
The steroids. I'm just gonna call them the roids. the roids come into play, and there it is right there. Yeah, as soon as people run out of subs, that's when they throw it in. And I mean, I guess tactically, yes, it is. It's a good tactic, but it's just so fucked up for everybody else.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if some one character's gonna have it, give it to all of them. You know what I'm saying?
It really bothers me when you're both out of subs and they have to use that, because then they automatically have the advantage.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it basically. If you think about it, for the seconds that it is active, it kind of defeats the purpose of even having supports. Like, it really does. If you guys are just attacking each other, you know what I'm saying? And you guys are doing damage to each other, it kind of just defeats the entire purpose. But, I don't know, guys. Like I said, just let me know how you guys feel about him. And yeah, anyways, as far as spamming goes, actually, I haven't been there. There's a card again. I haven't... Have you guys been encountering, well, besides the masked man that I fought a while ago, a couple minutes ago, actually?
That was great.
Yeah, that was fun. Have you guys been, fighting any Tsuchikage spammers or 10-10 spammers or anything?
Mostly masked mans. You don't see too many Tsuchikages or Deidaras anymore, actually.
Yeah,
surprising.
I'd agree. You know what I think it is, to be honest with you? I think they're still out there. I just think it's gotten to the point where we're like, okay, we're not going to actually take matches now when most used characters are Tsuchikage Part 1 10-10 and they have a 4-1 win to loss, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just, honestly, if you're taking those matches, you're digging your own grave, guys, you know, and I learned that the hard way, so, believe it or not, when I actually first started playing this game, I just accepted every match that came my way, and then Chris was like, you know, you can press X and look at what their most used characters are, so, yeah, that was a little life lesson for me. And then, oh, right there, is that the guard break? The one that gives you it does that little hammer. Okay, yeah, that's
guard break.
That's a pretty good thing as well too. Right here, you guys see how close that match was. I barely catch him with that combo, which looked pretty sexy. I'm not gonna lie. But I catch him right there. But that was a tough win. That was a really tough win, guys. I mean, especially when you have him using those cards. I mean,
going down to the wire.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm lucky I pulled that one out. But anyways, as far as
Spam. Well, for me, it's only been Sasuke Kirin.
Oh,
that character.
Yes. Actually,
and then Naruto.
That's a good.
You rarely
one,
get the good Naruto, and most of the time it's just Naruto that sub Rasengan. Most of the time.
No. I agree with him that. God, I don't know what it is about the Sasuke's in this game. Their ultimates are so good. I mean,
this one's awakening is just ridiculous.
Yes, they're okay. Well, off the bat, they're not slow by any means.
No.
They're their combos are really good. They're really good, but you hardly ever see anybody combo with them.
Yeah.
You know, they spam jutsu, keep you away. They block, grab.
Yep, that grab.
Yeah, right there. I actually got it.
Grab one.
They use these pussy ass support characters and spam their ultimate. Especially I actually mostly only run into Sasuke Susanoo, and I know I've heard Arctic talk about how he was running into Sasuke Kirin, and I was like, well, who the fuck is that? I don't care about that guy. I just assumed he was. To be honest with you, I just thought that Ryan was getting raped, but then I actually fought a Kirin of my own. Yeah.
Best.
What was the tangent? Oh, I actually fought one of my own, and I'm gonna show that match. This is literally one of the first times I've ever even fought a Kirin online for some reason. Apparently, I know Chris and Ryan have fought them a lot more, but I literally never fight them. But I was like, wow, there's actually more than I thought. All the other Sasuke's you pretty much had to use legit. I mean, especially like the Sasuke Taka one. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
the one
yeah.
who uses like the Chidori or whatever.
It's like a blue blade.
Right. He's not like the fastest character. He's pretty. He doesn't have overpowered battle items. His jutsu's not overpowered. His ultimate's not overpowered. So I don't know. I assume that all the rest of them were legit, especially since the only one that you ever see 90% of the time is Sasuke Susanoo. So I mean, I don't know. I experienced it firsthand, so you guys will go ahead and see that match. Actually, I ended up catching this guy here any second now. But this guy also had like a really positive record, and I showed it right before the match. His most used character was Masked Man, and then Sasuke. I don't know. It feels good when you beat people like this. I know, like Chris. I mean, Chris at the point he told me, he's like, "Nah, dude, you shouldn't take him. You're just gonna get pissed at the game." And Chris has been. Let me tell you guys, Chris has been pretty fed up with the game lately. I mean, the last couple days, I mean, Xbox Live parties, dude.
Everybody's top 3 consists of a Masked Man somewhere in there, or a Sasuke Susanoo.
Yeah, and you know, you can't blame them.
It's rare that you ever get somebody that has nothing, like no cheap characters.
You see Part 1 Sasuke a lot too. I've been seeing that.
Oh yeah, the Part 1 Sasuke he's a pretty good character. I'm not gonna lie. He's fast. He's got those wind shuriken that come in really good handy.
Why is he my top still?
Oh yeah, you did use him for a little while. Okay, so here we go, guys. This is the match I was telling you guys about. Here I'm posting up with Kankuro using Kiba and Gaara. FYI, I know this isn't a team, guys, and I know I always preach. I don't want to sound like I'm contradicting myself or sound like a hypocrite or anything. Right there, I try to pull off my ultimate, and actually it backfires on me, and I actually get caught. This is the Kirin one, and I actually get caught right off the bat. So
quite a few times. Yeah.
I blocked it for a second, thinking that was just going to be the end of it, but that thing lasts a long time.
It's 3
it
times.
Lasts a long 3 times. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, how is that? I don't understand that. Anyways,
a lot of the time they'll hit you with a assist character, and then they'll use that and hit your guard.
It must be pretty easy to catch them mid-air, no? Like after you're like bouncing or something to catch them with that. Like, you know, all the other ones you have to kind of time them out, you know.
Or if you're in your guard, they'll break the Kirin will break your guard,
right?
And then they'll hit you again.
Right there, he actually hits me again. And I have to sub it. So look at that. I had to sub it twice and then block for the last one. Like, look at that.
The problem with guarding is usually they'll do it once, you'll block it all, and they'll do it again, and that'll break your guard, and the last Thunder Strike or whatever will hit you and hit call with an ultimate.
Right. See, that is, I don't know, guys. That's a really, really good ultimate. Not gonna lie. I don't know what's his regular jutsu. I don't even when I fight these guys.
Fireball. I think.
Okay. Oh, that's not bad either. Yeah, you see, he's like determined to hit me with that. You know, it's like, oh my gosh. Anyways, like I was saying about my team, guys, I know I don't want to sound like a hypocrite and say, you know, well, you set team, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, it's like, like I said, I just started using puppets. I'm not completely used to them yet. Right there, I actually end up catching them, and well, he sends out the so I don't get to finish him off. But I just started using puppets, so I'm not completely used to them by any means. Look at that! Like,
there we go.
Yeah, guys. So this is like a rude awakening. Yeah. So that's I don't know. Anyways, I just picked puppets up, and I'm trying to get used to them still and whatnot. So kind of bear with me. I mean, I'm using Gaara obviously because he's Kankuro's brother, so it makes sense. And you know, it doesn't hurt that he's a really good support character. And then I'm using Kiba actually because in the show, I saw that part when I was thinking of like a third person to use who wouldn't be. I don't think Tamari's bad.
She's awakening.
Not that good.
Yeah, she's not the best. I mean, there's
average.
She's average. I mean, there's like a shitload of people that are better than her, you know. And it's like, luckily I get them here, guys.
Kiba saved you right there.
Yeah, exactly. Kiba saved my ass. But then I'm actually, like I said, I'm at the part where they're fighting like what are they called, Chris?
The Sound 5.
The Sound 5, yes. And Kiba's actually like basically dying. Sorry guys, spoilers. I know. Well, Chris has probably seen it, but I know Ryan.
Come on, man.
Ryan they started like watching the show, so and they're a little bit behind me. So Kiba's basically like getting his ass handed to him, and Kankuro comes and basically saves him. So I think I don't know why the fuck I'm using the Raikage. That's weird. I don't know. I might as well show it. Anyways, yeah. Basically, he goes in there and basically saves his ass. And they actually make a team by themselves. They make if it's just Kankuro and Kiba, it's like reliable allies. I believe that's what it's called. Reliable allies is the team. So I don't know. I just kind of put 2 and 2 together, and it made sense in my eyes. So I just stuck with it. So anyways, and it doesn't hurt, like I said, that they're both really, really good. Right here, I have no idea why I'm using the Raikage, guys. I think me and Chris, as I've said in a couple commentaries before, me and Chris, we basically practice on each other. Any teams that we're trying to get together, any teams we're trying to try out, we try them on each other. Yeah, we do it, Ryan, too. But me and Chris really, just because we have more experience than Ryan does, we go at it sometimes. We go pretty hard, and you know, we'll do our best. I mean, we have matches where we just mess around, but we have other ones where, you know, we go pretty hard and we try to really go for that win.
It's a back and forth type of thing.
Yeah, and this Raikage, guys, he's a fucking beast. Like, I mean, dude, like, look, you see all his combos. Like, he lifts him up and tosses him to the damn ground. Like,
grabs him by the
yeah,
legs
it
and
is.
sweeps
Like,
him around.
yeah, it is. It's like, I don't know, but I think he's a badass. Like, he just looks like freaking pure muscle, just like lifting people up and whatnot. Like, I think I should get him. Yeah, here we go. Like, all his combos just look so sick. Look, he's just swinging him around, and
he doesn't need the Roids card.
Yeah, he just got him built in. And his chakra dashes look sick. Like, he has the thunder following him and whatnot. I don't know. He just looks fucking dope. But anyway, so yeah, I don't know. I guess I just randomly felt like using him.
Look at that.
The reason why I brought up my matches with Chris is because he used him against me a couple times, and I thought his animations all looked pretty sick. So I just wanted to try him out. I like that light guy, by the way. I really like that guy. Do you remember we used to use him all the time?
He's part of the Raikage's team.
You're right, that's why I used him. And I honestly, guys, okay, I'm being completely honest with you. I thought Tsuchikage was part of this team. For some reason, I thought they made a team. Like, I really thought they did. Because I've seen somebody use a similar team to this. Like,
just because the Kage part at the end?
No, I don't know. Who's the other one that goes with these guys? Because there is a team for, like, the village light or some shit.
The darker skinned guy with the white hair that shoots the little lasers.
Right, the African American, yes. That guy. He's the guy with the lasers.
Yeah.
He shoots the laser beam? Okay.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, but honestly, that was my mistake, guys. So, yeah. I'm sorry about that. But, anywho, so we touched on cards. We touched on Awakening. We touched on the spamming. Yeah. What else? What else is there? I mean, come on, guys. I know we have more to say about the actual fucking game itself. Well, in the meantime, I think we've all been picking up a couple of new characters lately. Yep. Ryan, who have you been playing with?
Hinata, mainly.
Hinata. Not the young one, right? Not
no, the older one. It's Hinata, Kiba, and Neji.
Yeah, I think that's
my team.
Yeah,
the Leaf Cannon.
Yeah, I actually really like the Hinata, guys. For those of you who I know a couple people use them. You don't see them too often because you see the same typical fucking characters over and over. But for those of you who haven't tried her yet, you guys should give her a try. I mean, Ryan's been doing some pretty good work with her. I mean, granted, he's gotten a lot better since he first started playing this game, but he's been doing some pretty good work with her, and her jutsu's fucking beast, dude. Like, I mean,
stops everything.
You can use it as an attack jutsu. You can use it as a defense jutsu when you're trying to block people's supports and get people off of you. So it's pretty beast. What about you, Chris? Who have you been messing around with?
Actually, I've started messing around with PTS Sakura.
Oh, God.
The way that started,
the team of misfits.
Yeah, you can go ahead and tell that story.
The way that started was, well, the other day I was on the internet browsing around, so I decided to check on, who the worst characters are. Who
the worst? I just randomly felt like she's the worst.
Exactly, and then everybody there on these forums were just saying, oh, PTS Sakura is useless, this and that. So I just took her. I started trying to get good with her, took her on a couple ranked matches, and actually beat everybody that I played. So
tell them how it started. Tell them how you started practicing. Tell them how it was your test day, and you fought one of my best teams.
Well, Edgar here. I was just testing him out. I actually used her with. Who was it?
You tried to make a team of rejects.
Yeah, team of rejects.
What he tried to do was he tried to make the characters that weren't very popular in the series, like ones that were kind of a joke,
stupid.
Like ones that people didn't really take seriously. I mean, PTS Sakura. I mean, the older Sakura is pretty beast, but I mean, you see like PTS Sakura. She's a joke when she's younger. Even in the show, like she's completely fucking useless. Like all she does is cry all the fucking time. Like Sasuke.
Then took that, added Choji?
Choji. I mean,
TS Choji?
if you're
All
making
he
a
does
team
is eat
reject,
chips?
yeah, I mean, all he cares about is food. I'm not gonna lie, I think Choji's a boss, but, you know,
And then Toby.
and Toby. I mean, Toby, that's just enough said.
Toby's
The
Toby.
guy, I mean, he fucking runs around with, like, his head, like, his hands held up, and, like I don't know.
Dances.
Yeah, he just dances everywhere. He's funny, I mean, but I can't really take him seriously. So anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, use that team against Edgar here. Actually, how did that go?
Basically, out of like, okay, let's put it this way: the first match, I didn't stand a chance. Like with her, the way he was setting it up, the way you were setting it up, you had like the booby trap. You would set a booby trap, and then you would kind of make sure you stood in that vicinity.
Yeah, work around it.
Right, and then it kind of worked really, really well. Actually, it worked really good. It actually worked to his advantage because. Even if I avoided it, my support characters would trip it, and then they would get smashed by like a giant fucking spike ball.
It's hilarious.
Like, yeah, it is pretty
Hilarious
funny.
when you see that.
It is pretty funny.
It just disappeared.
I guess that's what you get for like tripping over a fucking obvious wire like a dumbass.
What's the wire there?
Like sometimes
No.
I would be like kind of close to it, and I would like be blocking, and he would be trying to attack me or whatever the case. And
Knock him into it.
That with a mixture of Toby's little exploding balls on the
right,
floor.
and then
great traps.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly, it was pretty well. Did you think that out, or did you honestly just try to make a team of rejects?
I tried to make a team of
Okay,
rejects.
yeah, see, that was an accident. So if you guys want to try it out, I mean, like I said, PTS Soccer as your main, Toby as a support character,
And Choji.
PTS. Older or PTS?
PTS.
PTA, right. So those are like you threw out the Choji whenever I rushed you, right? Didn't you throw out
Yeah, the Choji was more to get you away from
Yeah, to
me,
get off
so I
the
could
character.
back away, go set up some traps, you know.
Right. And I ran against him with my Kakashi team, which is actually my second most used team on this game. So I mean, I post up with him pretty often, and it's a pretty good team. I mean, Chris, like we fought with the team before.
Yeah.
You guys have seen matches. Ryan's fought me with that team before. I'm getting pretty decent with it. And he literally, I got upset. Like, this is his first time using this team, and he beat my ass.
I remember being in the
we
party.
rematched
It's funny.
We rematched probably what,
Yeah,
6-7
yeah,
times.
we rematched like 6 times, and then I think the final score was like 4-. You still won the majority of them with that team. It was
We started
like,
catching on though to my little
yeah,
game
at
of
the end.
traps.
But like 2 matches that I lost, you actually right there was the combo I was telling you guys about. By the way, guys, knock them into the air with a character like anybody would work. Tsunade, Sakura, this fatty that I use, and then catch him with the ultimate. It's a pretty sick combo actually. Yeah. Anyways, I'm just gonna like start like everybody's gonna start like making a little happy chant when everybody wants to awakening. Woo! Anyways, what the hell was I talking about? I went off on that tangent about parties and shit. I don't know. It's 5:03 in the morning, guys. Come on, bear with us. Yeah, it's pretty late or early.
Show the
however
one
you look
guy.
at it. Which guy? Sasori? What are you talking about?
Earlier. Fighting.
Oh yeah, no, we'll get to that. Anyways, so yeah, he actually ended up taking the majority of those matches. The one thing is, it takes really. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, this is who Ryan's actually trying to talk about. This is what he was pointing out. This guy, Hushikage, he's a fucking douche, dude. Like, he's a fucking turd. Like, first of all, like, I mean, he has a lot of fucking. I mean, he's negative 246 wins to 261 losses. 507 total ranked battles. So he's been playing this game for a while. I mean, he has a lot more battle points than I do, at least. You know, most users are Kisame, Guy, and Raikage. So I'm thinking, like, this guy's legit. You know, well, that's. I mean, wouldn't you think he's legit? Like, just looking at his player card.
Except for that guy, I don't know about that, but
Yeah, I don't know. He's spamming
Dynamic
dynamic.
entry.
Yeah.
kick to the face.
Come get
So I go ahead and accept it or whatever. You know, he's using Kakashi. I'm using my Kakashi. I'm not actually using my Kakashi team. Usually I post up with a different character besides Choji, but I've been actually kind of liking him a little bit lately as a support anyway. So I kind of just threw him in there just to try him out. So and he's using 10-10 in pain. So obviously, enough said.
Yeah.
So he is the one with the gray jacket. I'm the one with the green jacket, in case you guys were wondering. And I end up actually taking I end up taking this one, and he fights legit. I mean, if you look, he's not like. I mean, I guess you really can't spam Earth style Fang Jutsu. Like, it takes a while. You know, it's a sneaky jutsu, but it doesn't really. You can't spam it or anything like that. So
He grabbed him.
He did grab a lot. He was trying to keep me away. I mean, I don't blame him. I guess, like, he's out of subs and whatnot, so I can't really talk shit about that. But I don't know. Anyways, so what happens after this? I beat him, and then he challenges me again a little bit after with on ranked. I just start up the session again right away, and he joins it again. So I'm like, all right, you know, he wants to rematch, no big deal. So I end up choosing. Who did I use? I was using.
Puppet.
Oh yeah, I was using a puppet. I was using. Yes. I was using Sasori or Sasori, whatever. And I posted up against him again. I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and try this guy out. And he uses Masked Man, Tsuchikage, and who was his third support? It was
Hidan.
Hidan, yes. Okay, so that's just like, okay, seriously, guys, like he wants to win that bad. Like
Might
he
be
really,
a little butthurt after that
right?
last
Like
match.
he's butthurt. Like, and see, but here's the thing though, he wasn't even like a dick after. He sent me a message right after this match that you guys are watching here. He sends me a message, not mad, you know, or anything like that. He's just like, all he said was, what did he say? He was like,
I lost my character.
Yeah, he's like,
Twice,
I kept right. He's like, I kept losing my character, kept losing track of my character because we both look exactly the same, you know. So I just put, you know, laugh out loud, whatever, you know, no big deal, haha. And so you know, I'm just thinking, you know, he's a cool dude, he's a legit dude, whatever. Like, and then he posts, like, he comes back with that team, and I'm like, are you joking? Like, I'm like, okay, so I give him the benefit of the doubt. You know, we're all sitting here, me, Chris, Ryan, and we're just kind of like seeing what, we're like seeing what's gonna happen, and I'm kind of like, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, like, oh, maybe he might combo me or something. I'm just like, okay, first 10 seconds of the match, if this kid seriously jutsus, I'm gonna dashboard. Those were my exact words, were they not? And literally, it's like, Senpo Kaishi, you know how it says that right before the match starts? Like, literally right after they say that, and right there I catch him with the team ultimate, literally right after they say that, it's like, what the fuck is his jutsu's name? I don't know. What
Mass
Man.
Time, space.
Yes, that stupid shit.
Die. That's what I remember.
So basically he does it like 5 times in a row.
Heavenly and Earth explosion.
Yeah, like I couldn't do anything, guys. Like I really couldn't. Every time he did it, he would knock my puppet down, and then I'd have to jump away to try and get him up, and then he'd like shuriken it, and then rush me, and then just use his jutsu. Literally didn't try to combo me not one time. It was just a complete fucking joke. So anyways, this guy sends... Oh, do I still have the... I don't even think... I think I deleted it after I blocked him, didn't I?
Yeah, you got the...
Oh, no. I have the initial message that he sent me. I don't know why the fuck I even have that. I kept that one of all of them. Anyways, he's just a complete fucking douchebag. And he said he has the nerve to send me a message, like, after that. I mean, I dashboarded. Like, seriously, I don't have time for that bullshit. Like, I dashboarded. I mean, I haven't dashboarded. Guys, I've been taking losses all night. Yep. Have I not?
Yep.
Like, by stupid shit, too.
Even
By
awakening and everything.
Yeah, exactly. And I take them. But when you're seriously going to spam me like that, like a complete fucking turd, like, fuck you, dude. I'm not going to take that. So I end up just, I don't know, I just ended up dashboarding, and that's the end of it, you know? But right here, guys, I'm actually posting up with Sasori, with Kisame, and Pain, and trying to see what I can do with this one. I do like him. I feel like his puppet is a lot slower than Kankuro's for some reason when you chakra dash. But it's not like a big difference, but I still think it's a difference, to be honest with you. So yeah, anyways, so then that guy, the dude I'm talking about, he sends me a message. He's like, wow, dude, I take a loss against you, but you seriously can't stomach a loss against me. And I'm like, dude, you're using Masked Man, like spamming, pressing Y and B the entire match. What in the world makes you think that I would take that loss? Like, what, I don't understand. And then he's just like, what did he say after that? He's like, what did he say? He was just calling me like a bitch and stuff, but he said something in particular that got me really upset. And he was just calling me like a bad kid and all this other stupid shit. But anyway, I just don't, like, if people in this community really, like, think that way, like, they really, like, don't understand the fact that they're fucking spamming, pressing Y and B, and they expect me to stomach a loss like that, no, like, it's...
He was saying that you were running away from him.
Yeah, he was saying I was running away from him when, I'm like, what else do you want me to do when you're spamming
Stand
jutsu,
there and
like...
he did explosions?
Yeah, so anyways, I ended up sending him a little message, and I was actually pretty mad, so I was just like, you know, I actually sent him a message that I was gonna put the match, on YouTube, which I actually decided later on, which is fucking stupid. Like, why would I give him that kind of popularity? Like, why would I even bother, like, rendering out that kind of shit when literally you guys experience it probably every day You know, it doesn't make any sense. So, anyways, I told him, I was like, you know, welcome to YouTube, faggot, you know, whatever. And he's like, oh, I'll throw it on YouTube. I'll make sure everybody knows that you quit. Blah 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 blah. I'm just like, dude, whatever. So I just kind of left it alone, and blocked him, and that was the end of it. But still, the point is, guys, is like the people in this community, like, what is your guys' experience as far as like people go? Like,
probably one of the worst communities.
It really is. Like, I mean, we played Call of Duty, and that's a fucked up community. Like, don't even get me started.
We played Gears.
It's not Call of Duty.
Oh, we played Gears.
Yeah,
even worse.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
even worse.
That's true. That's true. Gears is probably a little worse than Call of Duty. Call of Duty, you just have like 5-year-old kids or 30-year-old men playing. You're playing. You know,
I
it's
run
like
people on this all the time. You know, you send them a good game, you've had a good match against them, and then start talking shit.
Yeah.
You have a legit team and everything, and they just start talking shit against you.
Yeah. This community, guys. For those of you who have been part of it for a while, I don't know how you guys do it. Props to you guys, I guess. I'm really just about to, like, I don't know. I guess
everyone
you can't avoid
just,
it. It's just
wants to win. That's the problem.
Yeah,
they don't care what they do. They just want to win.
That is honestly the biggest. Chris hit the nail on the head with that one. That is honestly the biggest problem with this community. Everybody will do everything in their power to pull off a win. That's just point blank. Period.
Yeah.
That's just, you know, all they care about is seeing that ranked win to loss go up and making sure that they look like a beast. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I don't understand it, guys.
It's kind of a shame because I go through leaderboards looking at, you know, the top 100, whatever. Every single one of them is using some form of a cheap character. Masked Man, Deidara.
Right. No, yep, exactly. I mean, I don't know.
You got a few hidden gems in there that are, you know, using good characters, but it's rare.
Right. So, I guess, please, guys, please, friend request us if you guys are like one of the people that feel the same way as us. If you guys actually like, you know, like to fight with legit characters, you don't spam, blah blah blah. Like, at us, you know. I mean,
all the time.
we're always, you know, down to like spar a little bit or throw our tournament. We're just trying to get more friends, basically. I mean, I have some friends who play the game, but not too many. I think I have like 8 people, and I've had like a couple of subscribers. A couple of you guys already add me, but if any of you guys want to play with us at all, you guys already know my gamertag. In Us We Trust. If you guys want to add Chris, TGB Pulse, and Ryan is TGB Arctic, I'll go ahead and throw their gamer tags in the description box below, and you guys can go ahead and add them if you'd like. But yeah, guys, I don't know. I just don't know how I love the game, but then I also hate it at the same exact time. So, real quick, these are a couple of my friends that I do have that do play it. Actually pretty high ranks in the world. For Xbox, I know PSN, they're not hacked, but for Xbox, the top, like, I believe like the top 70-something spots are all hacked, all hacked spots. So technically, this guy Mel3 got is like 30 in the world. So yeah, we're not. And then we got like a couple of other people here. There's me, Chris here. Chris actually has a pretty good record. He's posting out at 125 and 52. And then Ryan is somewhere down here.
Yeah,
Ryan just started. Yeah. You guys can't give too much crap. But yeah. Anyways, guys, that video's already been about 47 minutes long, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it out here. But thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for listening. I'm pretty happy that my boys actually got to get on here and say a couple things so we can talk about it. If this game gets better, which hopefully it does, you know, within the next couple months, then, you know, hopefully we'll be able to do another one of these talking about how the community's actually gotten better and the game itself has actually gotten better. But until then, this is the way things stand, and, you know, hopefully it doesn't get worse, because if it does, I'm going to work and trading it in. we're all going to buy Red Dead Redemption and go play that.
I already have it.
Go play Minecraft with our, you guys already have that too.
Yes.
Alright, guys. Well, thank you for watching. And you guys have any last minute words or anything? Anything you guys
I just want to give a shout out to Matt, TGB Swelly.
Yeah, okay.
I know he's been wanting to be on one of the videos for a while.
Yeah, real quick.
Just shout out to him real quick.
Shout out to my boy TGB Swelly. Yeah, we wanted to get him in on this, but yeah, it's kind of 5 in the morning, and he's at home sleeping like a normal person, so, you know.
Yeah, we're not normal.
So, yeah, sorry about that, man. Anyways, guys. Alright, guys, well, do your thing, like it, rate it, do all your shit. Alright, guys, peace.